Gas prices are rising drastically, and not even minorly, I mean drastically. It's making me realize more and more that the decision to take the roof rack off of Bonita might have been one of the best decisions I've ever made. I initially did it because I wanted to save money on gas, mostly because it would make trips cheaper, and I would like to upgrade to a different setup. I might get a smaller design of roof rack, maybe like buy a Garvin and stuff in the future. Now it's starting to look like a really smart financial decision because gas prices have gone up almost into the $4 to $5 range for regular grade 87 octane gasoline. It is looking ridiculous, and I'm not looking forward to it. If you hear background noise, sorry, it's my neighbor, he's mowing his lawn. I want to make a new back setup. So for Bonita, I was trying to put the cot in her the other day, and after looking at it, even though I adjusted my shifter to try to just toss a cot in and travel, I don't like the setup, the way it sits in there. It's kind of weird, it's wonky, clanky, and I don't like driving around with all the clanky noises. I'm trying to eliminate as many of those as possible. Exploring different methods. I've wanted a drawer system ever since I started this trip. Actually, before I started living in the Jeep, I wanted to have it set up so I had a full kitchen drawer system, but it wasn't really in the budget at the time, and it really isn't in the budget now. And then gas prices are going up, economy is collapsing, Bonita's breaking, and I just haven't got back to it. But I'm gonna start packing her up. I want to get her ready for a trip. I want her to be packed and ready for a trip, so if I wanted to make a spontaneous trip to Galveston at any time, she's ready to go, I'm ready to go. All I have to do is hop in her, throw my backpack of clothes in her, and take off into the wilderness expedition trip. And she's just me, the puppy to Kai. Actually, I might leave him just because I don't know what to expect. But then, once I know what to expect, I can take me, puppy to Kai, we can go on these expedition adventures. We don't worry about the money until, you know, my credit, you know, I'll figure it out. We'll go on these expedition adventures. Alright, come on, come on, come on, you can do it. There you go. Oh, no, don't go that way. To Florida, I was trying to figure out how I could fit this platform inside of here while simultaneously having a passenger seat. So we came up with this new idea at the expense of the whole platform. Initially, this was all hooked together right here, but we cut it. So now I gotta try to find a way to reattach this piece so I can have this all back together as a temporary mend. It's not gonna be an official setup because the main goal is to have a full platform, and that's what I want to have. That way I have a full kitchen setup, makes trips a lot easier, a lot more sustainable, a lot less work to, you know, enjoy the actual adventure. This worked for a whole year, so if I can mend this back together, it should still work well enough. I've done it for a whole year. It'll be good for a weekend. You know, there's probably people out there who just watched me kind of mend this together and was like, this guy should never try to build a drawer. And you might be right. I definitely don't know how to. Got this back together. It's not pretty, but it's solid, I think. But you also have to consider I'm going to be putting a pad. I'll be putting a pad here so it'll cover it all up and it won't look as janky. And I mean, it still functions the same. You know, the system, it's not great, but it works, and I don't know, I'm excited to try to get back on the road and stuff, start doing some stuff again. I mean, I think this is mended. It looks so bad, guys. I think it looks worse in person than it does in camera. But it's better than the cot. Not comfort-wise, the cot's actually pretty comfortable. If the weather's bad in Galveston, I might just go north, go to Broken Bow. There's this trail up there called the K Trail I want to check out. It doesn't look all that exciting, but it does look really nice, like the view, and there's some places to camp along the way. So it might be a fun adventure, you know, the true overlanding. You go on a trail, you just explore, do some exploring. I haven't done any just like spontaneous exploring, so I think that'd be cool. Whereas Galveston's just going to be more like a trip to the beach. But I've never got to camp on a beach either, so either one of those will be awesome, hopefully. If gas isn't $6 by then. Cool. Let's do this. Also, my roof rack is still for sale. If anyone wants it, I probably need to put it in the garage, actually. But